Partnerships and Grant Services is a really amazing office. We do some of the most dynamic work here in the district. I'm Ayris and I am the Director of the Office of Partnerships and Grant Services. The Mayor's Office of Partnerships and Grant Services provides an array of services to advance the Mayor's public policy priorities. Within the Office of Partnerships and Grant Services, the thing that I share is that we have done a great job traditionally of working with the nonprofit community here, building and increasing that capacity and engaging them around the work that we do in government. The piece that I'm really excited about now is amplifying the strategic partnerships. How do we bring more philanthropic dollars? How do we bring more corporate dollars to complement the work that we're doing here to ensure that all of district residents have a fair shot and that we're increasing prosperity across all 8 wards. A lot of people who know me here in the city know me for the work that I did with the DC Promise Neighborhood Initiative, which was an initiative under President Barack Obama. And within that initiative, I secured a $28 million grant for the Kenilworth Parkside community. And that was all really driven around how do you bring the nonprofit, the civic community, as well as the philanthropic community, the corporate community together to have a collective impact to transform social indicators. And so there's been a lot of work that I've done around being a change agent, a convener, to bring diverse stakeholders together to have this collective approach to work. And so as I think about the work that we'll be doing with the Office of Partnerships and Grant Services, it's really looking at it from that lens. And this is actually my second time in DC government. I came in 2004 as a Capital City Fellow. I would say during my last rotation to be in the Deputy Mayor's Office for Planning and Economic Development. And when I was in that role, I got to hyper-focus on a lot of the development, public policy and initiatives that were happening east of the river. And that for me was very near and dear as a Ward 7 resident and just being someone who's extremely focused on trying to advance, I would say, equity, inclusion, investments across the entire city. I have been living in Ward 7 for the last 14 years. I love the green space. I love that I have neighbors who have been there for decades, so there's stability. But more than anything is the opportunities to easily access, say, Capitol Hill, right? To be able to easily access the Southwest waterfront, to be able to go and enjoy weekends at the Navy Yard. I love that. And if I want to entertain myself in some of the regional areas, I can be in Virginia or Maryland pretty quickly. So I absolutely love Ward 7, and I can't think of a better community to be raising my family and to be planted in.